Wow, that is cool.
I always wanted a truck like this.
Right.
So I drew it, and now I built it. There's nothing like the feeling of dragging something home from the weeds and building something that looks like this.
Yeah. Let's see if she'll rock a little. Wow, I love this.
Long time no see. Happy birthday! Oh my God! Look at oh my God! So we got the carpet in, gauges, new steering wheel, deluxe heater controls. All the holes are plugged on the dash. New headliner. Does this one pass inspection, honey? Introduce you to Aunt Jamie to an American hero. You got it. Peace out.
Buffalo. Buffalo. Buffalo.
Boy, he looked good when he was wet, didn't he? You know what? I think he's gonna wet.
He looks really good with a Teletubby in front of him.
With a what? With a what in front of him? Are you okay? Hey, you're on film right now, you know. A what? What?
You look like a Teletubby.
I have both hands. If I were out in the field working on.
Oh, I love you.
Here's my sign. I mean,
I can't
Walmart.
look at you.
Quit that. We're family friends.
I know, but I'm gonna pee my pants.
Today, folks, while Randy is working on finishing up the building, we're gonna go look at an old truck. Blackjack Schwartz let me down for the first time. I'm hoping it's a battery or a starter solenoid. Yep, we're going to be going to work on this 1970
I don't remember, 77 or 78. 400. 400. Cheyenne 10. Nice color. I wish this truck had the bed on it. That's kind of a unique color. Anyway, what I'm really doing, boy, we used to use these trucks for storage sheds. Oh my goodness. Look at all the beehives. Anyway, we'll pull it out of the bush, get it over there into the island where I got some walking room around it, and we'll give it a good looking at. It's already out of gear. I don't know how many flats it's got. We'll check all that stuff out when we drag it out. I believe it's a 70, hold on. '76. 11 of 75, so that would make it a 76. Half ton, 4-wheel drive, Cheyenne 10 pickup. We'll get her drug out of the bush. Guess I better turn the wheels the other way so we don't go further into the bush. Oh, an uncracked steering wheel. We'll turn the, I'd rather mess up one of those wheels than that steering wheel. We'll turn those with the tractor and we'll drag it out of there. You guys missed all the fun and excitement. I was pulling this truck at an angle and I put too much pressure on my left front paw and it blew the air out of it. I'm hoping that was just because it was low. We'll see. How's this thing doing for inflation? Now might be a good time to inflate tires. Yep. We'll bring a little air over here and rectify this situation. Maybe. Well, I got the tractor fixed. Now we'll see if we can get that back tire on the truck to hold a little air. That'll get it over to the garage. From Idaho here under that cow patty. I just missed it. Just missed it. These can go. They've been in my way for long enough. Oh, that's a big spider. But I got stuff to do, buddy. I got stuff to do. Got no time for you.
Growing up, I was a weird kid. See, no matter what I ever did, all the normal guys would never quit poking fun at me. Mama tried to make me regular. She said the Lord above was testing her as I grew more and more peculiar, unashamedly. When people say that I'm a strange duck, I tell them maybe so, but so what? Sure, I'm a little different from you, but I don't really see the issue. So don't go frittering away your sympathy. There ain't nothing wrong with me. I consider it good luck that I was born a strange duck. When someone tries to make a wisecrack, well, they don't matter, I don't give a quack. Rolls on me like water off a duck's back. What you think about that? When people say that I'm a strange duck, I tell them maybe so, but so what? Sure, I'm a little different from you, but I don't really see the issue. So don't go frittering away your sympathy. There ain't nothing wrong with me. I consider it good luck that I was born a strange duck. You can have yourself a strange brew, and just do what you wanna do, what you wanna do, what you wanna do. Say that I'm a strange duck, I tell them maybe so, but so what? Sure, I'm a little different from you, but I don't really see the issue. So don't go frittering away your sympathy. There ain't nothing wrong with me. I consider it good luck that I was born a strange duck. Is that all you've got?
Hit it, man!
Smash it hard. Well, I'll just leave it like that. What we got here? You a quitter, boy?
I consider it good luck that I was born a strange duck.
I got the spring greenish. We'll take a look at the spec sheet on the inside of the glove box if it's there and see exactly what color it is, but I like it. It's a pretty cool, like a spring green. Anyway, 76, I believe, Chevy Squarebody half-ton 4x4. This does have the full-time hubs. So that'd be a late 75. That makes this a 76 Chevy Cheyenne 10 half-ton 4-wheel drive pickup. That Jamie and I went and picked this truck up about 2 or 3 years ago. It was supposed to have a 454 in it for the build we were doing, and it didn't, but it does have a small block 400 in it, which is nothing to sneeze at. They're pretty desirable motors. I wanted to get it up on all 4 paws inflated so it's not all cattywampus. And now I'm going to go through it, get all the junk off the back of it and out of the inside. This is a 55 GMC, and that might be wall art for somebody, but that's about all it'll be. This is the tapered bearing version of the 55 through 9 spindles. They put them on the later models, I believe starting in 58, but you had the taper bearing, better design. This, why is this here? This holds the drive shaft in an advanced design truck onto the back of the transmission. This goes on the crane truck, pretty heavy duty truck. Pressure injector, probably off the big crane truck. Here's an original 3 clip for the hubcap. 55 through 59 Chevy and GMC truck thing. Map for the back. This is a good tank, I know it. Good 3/4 ton brake drum. That's mine. That's garbage. I'll get that dealt with. Not even the emblem's good on this fender. It's bad, folks. I couldn't say there. So if you're wondering why there's so much junk in here, this truck had the unfortunate luck of winding up right in front of one of the storage containers. And what happens when a truck winds up in front of a storage container is, if we get home from a road trip or we got something we need to unload real quick and we don't want to go way off into the storage container, it goes into the closest truck. And this was full. That right there is actually a really nice cover for an RV, and I got that to put over the race car hauler, but I can't put it on the race car hauler until I clean the race car hauler inside and out. These blankets and stuff can just get tossed. There's my good jumper cables. I don't know, it's some diesel stuff. The dieselologists know what that is. But those are my good jumper cables, definitely. A welcome addition to the Roadhouse garage. Nice to see you guys again. We'll just put them over here by Battery Central for now. These are 55 GMC engine gaskets. Yes, those will go to the parts department. We'll get them headed that way. The parts department's over there. Tail light. Man, there's somebody looking for that. That's a tail light bezel, and I've got the lens for it. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that's not broke. Yeah, it is broke. Oh well. I kind of got some lenses for it. Anyway, comment below if you know what this tail light lens is for. There's another piece. Some zip ties. Those can be put back into service. A V100. What is this stuff, folks? What's in there? I'm scared almost. I'm almost scared. Ooh, what is that? AccuTire. It's an AccuTire. I don't know. Some of this stuff's not worth messing with, but we'll check it out. Piece of trim off of this truck. What is that? Do you know what this is? Is this a... This is a Delco Ramey ignition unit. Oh, there's a big spider. Delco Ramey ignition unit. Is this junk? Should I throw it away? It's a model. Here, it's this. T, maybe a T or 1A. 1565 ordnance part number 7350-410 with 24 volts DC, serial number 7A15. If somebody knows what that is, would you please comment? Doesn't seem to want to spin over real easy. Probably junk. Nothing I love more than old blankets in a truck. Yes, indeed. Oh. 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 These might be worth saving. Too bad that one has a hole in it. This one doesn't, though. Cab trim. Cab corner trim. Here's a dash. What's that? Oh, no. No. What is that? It's a Glovebox store off something. If you know. If you know what this Glovebox store goes to, please comment below. Seriously, I hate to just toss stuff like this and find out later on people are looking for that kind of thing. Here's that piece of chrome trim that rode under the cow patty all the way from Idaho. These Cheyenne emblems are good on both sides. The fenders they're attached to are not. Here's the other piece of that lens. Oh, here's another lens. Oh boy. Oh, 55 or 6 GMC horn button. Oh, 60-pound bag of hard concrete. Yay. Okay, here's another one of those taillight bezels. This one has an uncracked lens. And here's the other part of it. Alright. Just take all this junk and put it in my shop, right where it needs to be. In my shop. I do go through this stuff and figure out what's garbage and what's not, but here's the other taillight lens that goes with those. I'm guessing like a Plymouth Valiant early 60s type thing. Anyway, there you go. I gotta get a garbage can over here. Here's a West Coast-ish. Oh, looky there, folks. We'll take that. I will keep that. How many cars have I put one of those on? This wiring harness is off of, yeah, it's off of a early 50s Chevy or GMC truck, and I keep those because those come in handy for dashboards when you're restoring them. Some of the plugs come in handy. This is GMC. That can go back in the parts department, and we'll just get it on its way there. A lot of guys wanting these mirrors. Sometimes I don't have a set when I get one, but I keep the ones that I get and wind up with sets. That one's got good glass. Oh, bonus. Adding to the tool supply. That's a real handy tool right there. Put it over here in Crowbar Central. Oh, shotgun shell. Ooh, an old shotgun shell. Alright, I'll get a garbage can over here and I'll be right back. Well, the pressure washer's already set up. I'm already soaking wet, and I have a truck that needs to be pressure washed. I had to use that to wash a panel on the garage door over there. Might as well. Wow. So now instead of looking like a cow patty, which is what Jamie named it, it just looks like poo. At least it's clean on the outside, still dirty on the inside. I did get all the garbage out here. Jamie's been trying to get me to throw this blanket away since I met her. I've had this since 1994. Don't ask why I remember that, but I have had it since 1994. I decided to reupholster the seat for temporary seating purposes while I'm working on this, but I'm anxious to look at this. The spec sheet. I want to make sure I don't have any little unexpected guests in the Glovebox. Cassette tapes. Oh yeah. We've got the New Faces of Country.
Giddy up.
Restless Heart. I'll Be Your Baby Tonight. Keith Whitley.
Giddy up, horsey, giddy up!
Kathy Mattea.
You like my truck?
Tom Wopat. I know I said that wrong. Helen Highwater. Graham Brown. Holly Dunn. Love Someone Like Me. Yeehaw! Anyway, I'm not going to read all those off. Just most of them, folks. The Bellamy Brothers. Further Down the Road. Dan Fogelberg. The Heartland. Steve Wariner. Sawyer Brown. Ricky Skaggs. If you've got the money, I've got the time. Willie Nelson. You'll Get Further Down the Road with Shell Rotella. They must have sponsored that album. Anyway, what's that? What is that, folks? What do they use that for? Comment below. That's a cow thing, I think. A lock. Master lock. Cattle needles. Hey, I wonder if we could put those on one of my cows. They got nuts and bolts. Oh, M3. What's that? A Timken bearing. Take that into the shop for further study. Another Further Down the Road cassette tape. Sure, it's country's greatest hits. What are those? Little cutoff wheels. Power Flex. Must wear safety glasses. 20,000 RPM speed limit on those. I don't think I really care to dig much further, folks. I'll take this little lock out of here. There's our evidentiary. Oh, looky there. The owner's manual, 1976 Chevrolet light duty truck, gasoline owner's driver's manual. That's cool. We'll take this stuff into the shop and peruse it a little bit, folks. And the reason I grabbed those locks is because this truck came with a wad of keys. So, take this stuff in. Let's have a look. Seriously though, if you know what they used that for, let me know. Cut off wheels, Timken bearing. Oh, so it looks like they put the old one in here. Wonder what that's for. I'll just put that with my Timken bearing collection. Sure, Rick. Okay, let's look at this first. Here's the service parts identification. I'm going to cover up the VIN just because there's so much weirdness in the world. It's a model CK10-903. It's equipped with the soft ray tinted glass, and that windshield and all of the windows in that truck are actually in good shape. Front bench seat, the frame's good. Rear axle's 373 ratio. That means the front axle is 373 ratio, which is very good news for the gentleman I'm building. I'm using this truck as a donor for a 55 Chevy truck build. And 373 with a turbo 350 is an awesome combination to have in a four-wheel drive. M40 turbo high dramatic, comfort tilt steering, that needs a little work. Oh, it did come with the rally wheels, chromed grille, special two-tone paint. The paint code is Z53. The option is ZY3. Has the Cheyenne equipment. Oh, there it is. LGG1 Green Custom CL. Oh, spring green. It's spring green. All right. Has the gauges instead of the dummy lights. Had some heavy duty tires. Variable ratio power steering. Auxiliary fuel tank. I did see the tank switch on the dash. V8 engine, 400 cubic inch. Fleet side pickup box, sliding rear window, and the folding back seat. Not a whole lot of options, but some cool ones. Cool to have the original GM 76 Chevy truck owner's manual. Okay, I don't have the key to either one of those locks. Do have a round and square GM keys here though. Hopefully, those can go in the garbage. Hopefully that's for the door lock. We know that's for the ignition because I've already tried it and it works. Let's go look under the hood. I may be firing the pressure washer back up. Oh, also, this is a pretty nice worn winch right here, but all of the cables are froze up. It's a worn winch from back in the day when I believe they made them a little tougher, and it's controlled by these cables and stuff that are up here and switch. They're all froze up, so I'm going to take them off of the truck. I'll be removing the cab, bed, and front clip off of this truck. Let's have a gander under the bonnet. Yeah, we may be firing the pressure washer back up. Oh, it still has a battery in it. Isn't that nice? I will say one thing for this. That looks very unmolested. I'm gonna go ahead and pressure wash it. Everything's hooked up. I didn't find parts in this truck that would lead me to believe that someone had been tearing into it. Hopefully this is a good running small block 400. Yeah, we're gonna pressure wash under here, lube these hinges up because this hood's not kinked and they're notorious for kinking right here. Both of the Cheyenne emblems are good. Power brakes, power steering. Are we 2 or 4 barrel? I'm gonna leave the air cleaner and everything alone for right now. This looks good enough to me to be worthy of giving a bath. This concerns me a little bit, the cover messing off of the wiper motor, because I see that the wipers are not in the seated position. This is a good windshield. Oh, it's not the original, but it is tinted. Safe light repair, safe light replace. All right, I'll fire up the pressure washer. We'll get it cleaned up under here and see what the deal is. Well, I've got old cow patty cleaned up pretty good. A lot of people might wonder why I would clean the truck up before seeing if it's going to run. The reason is, this is a parts truck. It's a donor slash parts truck. Jamie and I went and got it a few years ago from Idaho. We were originally getting it for a build where the guy wanted a big block. It was supposed to have a big block in it. It didn't. We didn't learn that till we got there. It has a lot of good square body parts on it. It has a lot of bad square body parts on it. The fenders are shot, the door skins are shot, but the cab's super solid, the rockers are solid. It's got a lot of emblems. This grill's a good part. This piece down here, the worn winch, the hood is in really good shape. All the glass is good. So I want to get it running and driving to make sure that the drivetrain is sound before I take it apart. It's a lot easier to do that on a clean truck. I'm trying to do something a little different, get a little more truck building into the channel. I have a lot of other stuff to do, the big building, the house, stuff like that, but the builds need to go on. I'd much rather crawl into this than into what it was before. It's still filthy, but it's not full of junk. The engine compartment's very clean, and that just makes it nicer for me. Hopefully I'll be able to zoom in on this, but I cleaned up the valve covers, and lo and behold, we have a GM 350 Target Master replacement engine. Back in the mid 70s or early 80s, GM started putting out the crate engine. I believe the Target Master was the first real crate engine as far as a manufacturer selling engines. I don't know, but I remember it was a big deal. People used to say, my engine's all worn out, I'm just going to go get a Target Master and throw it in there. They're good engines, and my hope is that this one's in good shape. Oil level's right where it's supposed to be. It's dirty as heck, but I'd rather have black than tan. The advantage to using this truck as a donor truck is it already gives me power brakes and power steering for my build. This truck already has a heavy duty radiator in it, and I'm gonna let you guys watch the bottom pulley down there, hopefully. I don't know, maybe. Hopefully you can see the bottom pulley down there. I'm gonna put a wrench on the alternator pulley nut. Put some tension on the belt. And see if that bottom pulley moves. Yeah. So, that's good. That's great news. It's not locked up. It's Target Master. The oil's looking decent. I'm sure there's nothing in the radiator. I don't know how many years this thing sat before I came along. There is water in the radiator. It's about 6 inches down, but that's a good sign. So we got it cleaned up. I'll lube these hinges. Astute viewers will see that there's a door on my big shop over there. My buddy Randy's back here giving me a hand with the building. Right now I got to go give him a hand because my car trailer's in there and I need it out tomorrow to take Captain Blackjack Schwartz to the dealer for some repairs. Anyway, this is a new thing I'm going to do. We have a lot of trucks out here that have to go before November, and a lot of them I've never had the time to just go through it and see if it runs or not. A lot of them I need to do that with. So the work that you've seen in today's video was today, and I'll try to do that a little more often. If you like it, please remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, keep coming back, and ding, click the notification bell. Thanks for watching, folks. Peace out. A few days ago I was out there by the house and I heard a loud crash coming from out here. It was very loud, and I came out and I looked around, made sure none of the cars or trucks were flattened, and Jamie had come out of the house. We couldn't figure out what had happened, but one of the big trees that's been in like 100 videos, this is always where I stand when I film the critters on the stream, and one of the big trees that was kind of blocking the view a little bit fell down, and we've been hearing all kinds of commotion coming from out here. The beavers have really shown themselves. We've got some big ones, and I think they may be descendants of Sawtooth. A lot of people might remember Sawtooth. He's an old beaver that had a big chunk missing out of his tail. I don't think it was Sawtooth, but I saw some beavers last night and I filmed them, and they were getting busy out here all up and down the stream.
Just a man is bright in their dark, living the life they love. Classic truck rescue, a blast from the past. Why would they get with the times when, son, they're already living life? Classic truck rescue. Salvage the trucks our granddaddies loved and our daddies taught us to drive. The one in the bright we all pass on by while it brings a tear to their eye. Restoring one dream at a time. Classic truck rescue.
Oh my God.
See, it's like a jingle.